yanımızda bulunsun. Yakında zaten bankaya vereceğiz. Şunları da bırakabiliriz. Birazcık hafiflememizi sağlar. 90'larda geziyoruz. Of, neyse hepsini yapayım, ondan sonra alayım. Okey. Okey. Tertemiz. Şunlara bakalım. Kadın bir hayrandan mektup. Hipnotize edici bakışlarının saplanışı yüzümü kıpkırmızı alevlendirdi. Aniden tüm dünyayı bir unutulmuşluk hortumu içinde dönmeye başladı ve ben en saf coşkulara dalıp onun özünü içime çektim. Müziği, sözleri, seni. O kısacık anda kendimi ustalıkla tıngırdattığı notun yerini almış gibi hissettim. Tek istediğim senin o maharetli parmaklarını ruhumun arzu duyan teller üzerinde gezdirmendi. Okay. Dandelion'ın kadınlar üzerinde böyle bir etkisi var. Aslında güzel şeylerden birisi de şu. Zengin fakir ayırt etmiyor Dandelion. Kadın kadındır onun için.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Harry themselves did the honors, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught the swine to yodel, and I... another.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Oo, Dandelion demek artık ajanda tutmaya başladı.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Okey. Roman bunun yararı olabilir esasında. Onlara sorabiliriz
Bad
kadınlara.
idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Okey, sanırım bunu görev eşyası olarak mı kaydetti? Değil. Bu. Dandelion'ın ajandası. Okey. Acaba... okey. Şimdi konuşalım.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Okey. Hepsini soralım sırayla.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects. examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Oh, poor bastard fled out the window.
Güzeldi.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Okay.
Like a rose
Bu
abashed with
Büyükelçinin
its
kızı
crimson hue,
sanırım.
fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Varatra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
Biz olabiliriz. Kılıç bizim işimiz.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
Abartıyor. O kadar değil.
You see, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Okey. Bilmek istediğim her şeyi öğrendim.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Üst kata da sırasına bir bakabiliriz. Hazır gelmişken. Oo. Bir sürü oda var burada. Buraya girmiştik. Okey, okey. Şurada bir şey daha var. Harika. Burada bir şey yok mu? Sanki burada da bir şeyler varmış gibi geldi. Okey. Üst katta var. Bir üst kata bakalım. Okey, kilitli. Buraya muhtemelen ilerleyen dönemlerde, ilerleyen görevlerde geçeceğiz. Okey, şimdi Dandelion'ın arkadaşlarıyla bir tanışalım. Bakalım bize ne anlatacaklar. Ha, bakalım.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Witcher olur mu?
Keep out of this, Greyhead, not your concern.
Okay. Vespula artık başkasının himayesinde. O yüzden buradan
Vespula's
uzaklaş.
got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Dilenciler kralından.
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
En azından bir iki haftalığına gelmezler buraya.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What did you... Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Gerald. Güzel. Dandelion'ı zamparalığa ben mi götürmüşüm?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him.
Okay. Peki Dandelion için geldim buraya.
What
Nerede
do you
olduğunu
think?
biliyor musun?
Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Hamam tarafı esasında önemli bir bilgi. Aklınızda tutun. Ha, aslında zaten açıklayacaklar. Dandelion sana diğer çamaşırcı kadınları mı sordu?
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even.
Hoş
for
geldin
him.
Zahit. Evet, bitirdim daha önce
Maybe
oyunu.
you like some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Okay, liman tarafında yanında kim vardı peki? Kadını biraz tarif eder
This
misin?
woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Okay. Sana iyi şanslar.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Okay. Dandelion efekt. Kadın nefret etse de gene de kötülüğünü isteyemiyor tam olarak. Ve işin komik tarafı şu. Dandelion normalde zamparanın teki ama bu olayda Dandelion'ın suçu yok. Covir'den yeğenin dediği kişi esasında Siri. Okay.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You, Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elihal was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elihal.
Okay.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Okay. Peki sonra ne oldu?
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Okay. Yargılama yok burada. Peki ne zaman gördün Dandelion'ı en son?
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago, he brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Peki ne hakkında konuştunuz?
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Yani eğer öleceksen ben de bu şekilde ölmeyi isterdim herhalde.
I know this is none of my business, but
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Okay.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
Okay. Sanırım burada 4. perde yıkıldı. Yani sürekli bir yazılımcı olmaktan kurtuluyorum esasında şu an, değil mi? Güzel. Güzel referans.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Okay. Eğer bir elbise almam gerekirse kesinlikle sana uğrayacağım. Namabella hangisiydi? Öğrencisi olan, eski öğrencisi olan değil mi? Evet.
What do you seek, paygiver?
Gelmişken bir tıraş olalım. Sakalım biraz uzadı.
Looking for a barber? Well, you found one. Welcome. I'll plough and shave the gentleman's noggin for half price.
Give me a haircut. As long as your hands aren't too shaky.
Okey. Sakalı sinek kaydı yapalım. Okey, bu daha iyi.
So long.
Bir sıçan avcısı mesleği hakkında. Öğretmen. Okey.
And he's caught a fever.
Peki bir Witcher olur mu sıçan avcısı yerine?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Tabii ki öğretmen hanım.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Please, please. It hurt him much.
Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter
He
chase
chased
his
his
old crow rat, and then he killed him.
That's enough.
Güzel.
We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Bu arada bu çocuklar galiba
We'll get well.
bu ormanın ağacın ruhu vasıtasıyla kurtardığımız çocuklar olabilir. Bataklıktaki cadılardan kurtardığımız çocuklar. Marabella ile konuşalım şimdi.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Okey. Peki daha sonra gördün mü?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Doğru. Senin hakkında bir şiir yazdı.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Henüz o kısma gelmedik.
A snaky whip rose skyward. Jee-haw, crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lava bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
Bu cadılarla savaşırken biraz üst seviye bir canavar çıkaracağı için onu birazcık daha sonraya aldım.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Şu çocuklarla bir konuşmayı deneyelim.
I don't know you. Go away. He's a witch, right?
Okey, seni tanımıyorum dedi ama.
A witcher.
Okey. Bilmiyorum. Bunlar benim kurtardığım çocuklar da olabilir, olmayabilir. Emin değilim.
Must be mad running around with this right.
Şimdi Molly ile konuşalım. Molly şeyin hizmetçisiydi. Fall Test'in yasak aşkının hizmetçisiydi galiba, değil mi? Evet. Ki bu karakterle de Witcher 2'de gene karşılaşmıştık. Dolaylı olarak. Şu ilan tahtasını da açalım. Aa, bu şu satıcı. Gelmişken şundan da
Don't be
şeyler
shy
alalım.
now. Looking doesn't cost a thing. There's plenty to behold. This here's a collection of wonders that belong to the mage Eramas. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
How do you get a hold of these? Never heard of a mage willingly parting with his treasures?
No one asked Eramas's will. He was burned at the stake a fortnight ago.
Strange they didn't burn his stuff
Öldürülen
with him.
sihirbazların
let you
eşyalarını
decide just like
aldı.
that?
Why wouldn't they? These are common goods, some valuable only as collectibles, perhaps.
Okey, bana Ayramas'ın eşyalarından bahset.
All right, I get it. These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
Rumor happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew, you could hardly expect me to sell them.
Where did Eramas live?
At a lovely residence south of Oxenford. Badly damaged now, as he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have.
Okey. Buradaki şeyleri alabiliriz. Kertenkele heykelciyi. Bunda bir şey yoktu galiba. Okey, bunları gene de alalım. Zaten ucuz şeyler. Yanlış hatırlamıyorsam. Şu 4. 40. Sorun değil. Erdemli Vega'nın tuhaf şeyleri. Okey. Bunlar yan görev olarak gene gelecekler karşımıza. Okey, bunlar ne çıktığını hatırlamıyorum. Onları almayacağız. Bu da zaten daha iyi değil benimkinden. Tamam, harika. Okey. Buradaki işimizi bitirdik.
Farewell. Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved but produced using magic. Ought to ask Triss about it.
Hazır Triss'le burada beraberken bunları alalım. Aradan çıkarırız bir ara.
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Baroness'le en son aramız iyiydi. O yüzden sorun olmayacak. Merak etmeyin.
Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Daha önce tanışmıştık. Boris'i seviyorum ben.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she
Bana
works there.
birazcık soğuk
My
davranıyor.
maid's-
Niye böyle yaptığını anlamadım.
I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Memnuniyetle gelirim.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Vohis bu arada bayağı zekice bir şey yapıyor. Çünkü Baroness'in Foltest'le olan ilişkisinden dolayı Temerya toprakları üzerinde bazı hakları olabilir. Tabi Temerya tekrar bağımsız olursa.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?